Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The square root of a perfect square rational number. So when I have square root 36, how I can find it? So I'm looking for one number. If I multiply itself, gives me 36. 36 can be 4 times 9, 12 times 3, but I don't want all of that. So I need only one number, which is 6 times 6. 6 times 6 gives me 36. So this is perfect square. So when I have these two, my answer will be only 6. So that means square root 26 is 6. Okay? When I have like fraction like this, I make the negative don't change. The square root takes two parts, up and down. The negative can go up and down everywhere, no problem. So I make two different square roots. For division and multiplication, I can separate. I can use two square roots. For addition and subtraction, no. You have to do inside the square root, the operation, then the result you can make for the perfect square. Okay, so this gives me negative. The square root 16 is 4. I know 16 comes 2 times 8, but I'm not looking for two different numbers. I'm just looking for one single number. If I multiply itself, it gives me 16, which is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. And 25, square root 25 comes 5. So that's your answer. When I came to here, this is mixed fraction. You have to convert it to improper fraction to get the answer. So this gives me plus or minus square root. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 1 is a 9. 9 over 4. Then you will write this one in two separate square roots. Square root 9 over square root 4. Then when I get square root 9, the answer is 3. Plus or minus 3. And square root 4 is 2. That is your answer. When I have a decimal, 3.6 over 10, you have to know 3.6 is equal to 36 over 10. Okay? So that 10 goes down and multiplied by this 10. So this is equal to square root 36 over 10 times 10. Okay? Which gives me square root 36 over square root 100, which is equal 36. I said here is 6 times 6. So my answer will be 6 over 10, which is equal to 0.6. Okay? When I came to this, that's what I'm saying. Here's a minus. I'm not using two separate square roots. You are not allowed to say square root 100 minus square root 36. This is not equal. Okay? But what I'm going to do is I subtract 100 by 36. 100 minus 36. 0 is impossible. Borrow 1 here. Here is 0. Here is a 9. Here is 10. Okay? 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 3 is 6. So it's 64. Square root 64 is plus or minus of 8. Okay? So when I came to this example, for example, let's write down here. So that space is far. So this question is negative 2 over 7 times square root 49 over 4 times 2 over 7 squared. So this one, we write down first because I wanted to get this one. This can be square root 49 over square root 4. This is squared. That means 2 times 2. Here is times. And this is square also 7 times 7. Okay? So this gives me negative 2 over 7. Rewrite it. Square root 49 is 7. Square root 4 is 2. Then we times. This is 4 over 49. Okay? So when I do that one, this 2 is gone. This is gone. So I have all here negative 1. I multiply 4 over 49. That is my answer. Minus 4 over 49. Is that clear? When I came to the next example, we have negative 3 over 2, square times square root 64 over 9 times 5 over 2 whole power 0. So when I came to this the negative will go on because this is even number. I explained it before. So this gives me 9 over 4. Square 3 is a 9. It's not 3 times 2. It's 3 times 3 itself. And 2 times 2, which is 9 over 4. Times, as I said before, you make 2 separate square roots. Don't divide 64 by 9. You will not get perfect square number. Then times, as I explained it, any number power 0 is 1. That means all these fraction gives me 1. Then now 9 over 4, I times square root 64 is 8, and square root 9 is 3, then times 1. Okay? At this moment, I can simplify. Always try to make easier way. So you divide here by 3 is 1, you divide here by 3 is 3. You divide here by 4 is 1, you divide here by 4 is 2. If you multiply 9 times 8, it will be big number 72. And 4 times 3 is 12. So 72 divided by 12, you might be struggling for that big long division. So it's better to simplify before you multiply. So now I have 3 times 2 times 1, which is 3, and 1 times 1, 1. So my answer is equal 3. Okay, that's clear. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.